In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Know yourself and you will win all battles. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong, and strike at what is weak. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy, so that he cannot fathom our real intent. The wise warrior avoids the battle. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. One mark of a great soldier is that he fight on his own terms or fights not at all. You have to believe in yourself. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not, will be victorious. Attack is the secret of defense, defense is the planning of an attack. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy, and is not moved by him. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Attack him where he is unprepared, appear where you are not expected. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you, this will diminish his enthusiasm. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Knowing the enemy enables you to take the offensive, knowing yourself enables you to stand on the defensive. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Mystify, mislead, and surprise the enemy. Wheels of justice gin slow but grind fine. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. Never venture, never win. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will everywhere be weak. Be where your enemy is not. If his forces are united, separate them. Plan for what it is difficult while it is easy, do what is great while it is small. Every battle is won before it's ever fought. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear, then he will be amenable to your will. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. Disorder came from order, fear came from courage, weakness came from strength. Know your enemy and know yourself, and you can fight 100 battles without disaster. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefit. The opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Conform to the enemy's tactics until a favorable opportunity offers, then come forth and engage in a battle that shall prove decisive. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained you will also suffer a defeat. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision, to the releasing of a trigger. If there is disturbance in the camp, the general's authority is weak. The worst calamities that befall an army arise from hesitation. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. If you fight with all your might, there is a chance of life, whereas death is certain if you cling to your corner. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. Do many calculations lead to victory, and few calculations to defeat. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. You can ensure the safety of your defense if you only hold positions that cannot be attacked. You can be sure of succeeding in your attacks if you only attack places which are undefended. When the outlook is bright, bring it before their eyes, but tell them nothing when the situation is gloomy. The art of war is self-explanatory. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. We cannot enter into alliances until we are acquainted with the designs of our neighbors. By reinforcing every part, he weakens every part. In war, then, let your great object be victory, not lengthy campaigns.